Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's nothing real big. I just want to talk a little bit about some tool maintenance. I was working the other day using my angle grinder, and this is an old Harbor Freight or whatever. It's a Drill Master angle grinder. I've had this thing for probably, I don't know, 25, 30 years, something like that. And I have beat the absolute daylights out of it, but keeps giving. Well, the other day I went to use it and made several cuts and whatnot with it, sat it down, picked it up and went to run it, turn it on again, and it didn't want to run. And so I thought, well, maybe it finally gave up the ghost. And then I was, you know what, let me look at this thing because this one is not a brushless, it's not a current one, and it does have brushes. And the brushes are, I'll show you here in a second where they're at. And so, well, let me just bring you down close and I can show you what I found and show you how we're going to fix it. All right, so on these old grinders like this and a lot of old electric tools, they have brushes. A lot of the modern stuff, they've gotten away from brushes because it's more efficient and whatnot. They run a little bit better. It's, you know, all those kind of things. But this stuff is still good, so we don't want to waste these things. Now this is the one on the one side of it. This brush and the spring and all is still pretty good. It's in good shape. We flip it over. Let's pull this one out. And really when I got it to work again is basically because I pulled it out, cleaned it up a little bit and put it back in there. Now with this one you can see that the brush is not popping back out like the one on the other side did. And these can be kind of and I do have it unplugged, by the way, just to make sure you're aware of that. Unplug these before you work on them, just in case. Now, with this one, you can see that spring, there's a couple of pieces of the spring in there, and it's just not, you know, it's not that great. So, we're going to replace those. I went out to Amazon, and I bought a set of these. These are number 21 brushes. They come in different sizes, and Amazon has some kits that have multiple sizes, and I probably should have got a multi-size one because I have more than one size of brush requirement on these tools. On the brushes themselves, let me get this up so you can see it. You see there's a kind of a convex part of it. You want to put that brush back in the tool. There's an armature in there and it spins like this, and so you want that round part to match up with the armature. So basically you put that back in there and you screw it back into place. Sometimes they can be a little bit of a booger. These new springs make it a little bit tougher too, so which is good because that means that you're getting the brush back in where it needs to be, and I'm trying to cross thread it and everything else. There, nope. Man. Come on, work with me. There we go. And basically that's it. You just screw that back in there. Let's flip it over. Get another one of the brushes. I think this pack of brushes, there's 20 of them or something, that was like $6. And so rebuilding or replacing the brushes is not an expensive process. And if you can get maybe another 30 years out of this, heck, this thing might be around long enough that my grandkids are using it, so who knows. Get that thing back in there. Again, we'll get it to screw in there. Now, a lot of you guys already know that you can do these things, but some of you folks that are newer to this, maybe you're not aware that you can do that. So let me close those up. Let's see if this actually worked. All right, we hit the switch and see what happens. How about that? Well, there you have it. A lot of you probably already knew this, but some of you folks that are new at the game, or you know, just kind of trying to learn some stuff, this is something that might be beneficial, because if you do garage sales or whatnot, finding tools, and if they've got old angle grinders sitting out there, you plug it in and it doesn't work, maybe it's all it's going to take is replacing a you know, a pair of brushes or whatever, and you might have a tool that you get for next to nothing or nothing if you're lucky, and you can use it for a few years, and if you tear it up, you tear it up, and you know, kind of one of those things. It's nice to not have to spend a bunch of money on something that gives you a good little bit of service out of it. But other than that, hopefully some of you found this to be useful. $6 on Amazon for brushes. You know, a little bit of time, you can keep your tools running for a lot longer. Hey, anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching Yellow Jacket Garage. And as always, we'll see you on down the road.